Hello everyone, so welcome back to another Minecraft video, and in this episode we are starting in this big cave, the one that I decided to build my house over. I think you might be able to see it actually. Yeah, you can see my house there. I decided that I was going to use some of the iron that I got, make a sword and pickaxe and that lot, and come down. So crafting the sword was more on a whim than anything else, mainly because I was attacked by pillagers, as you can see. But yeah. So I think we are. The best way to do this is just to get on with it and get what we came here for. So obviously diamonds being the main thing that I want. Obviously I've not really spoken about as well. Obviously I am talking over this time lapse as well. Firstly, I'm not very sure as to why my character is Alex on here. It was, as I like to refer to him, as Baxter Man. Mainly because his legs look like double Baxters to me, but that's just me. So I've got no idea why my skin has changed in between episodes. Hopefully it'll be back to normal by the next episode. Secondly as well, I just want to say I'm very impressed that my audio actually recorded this time. I was having my doubts that it had actually done it this time, so obviously, you know, I'm very impressed that it actually did. But yeah, so obviously coming back to the house, obviously I did kind of want to go over this separately, right? So the initial idea is that I want to build some kind of lava farm, right? Now, obviously, what we're looking at the moment is I'm just kind of showing you what's changed. You know, I've done a little bit of terraforming. You know, you can't really call it that, but you know, but yeah. So we're coming up the bridge and over the top, and we have installed a new storage room as well. So we've got a place for a dirt, cobblestone, and the bottom one I think is just currently miscellaneous items as of recording this. But yeah. So the idea is that I want a lava farm as a place where I can collect lava using the dripstone and cauldrons. If you didn't know, you can place lava above the dripstone, place a cauldron underneath, and the cauldron collects the lava, and it's essentially an infinite lava source. So that is the idea that we have in mind. In the next episode I will show you a build concept that I already have of that. Obviously it's up to you guys whether you want to implement it or not, you know. Obviously by the time this video comes out, it'll probably be done anyway. And now I will so the thing is, obviously, you know, with this kind of coming into a mountain, the lava farm is probably going to be next to the storage room. It is going to be an entirely separate building. It's not going to be inside the base, as I'm saying here. It's not going to be inside. You know, you can't really build it with wood and stuff. So I think I will grab a little bit of wood, and I will make my way back down into the cave. Because I have my own little method when it comes to kind of mining. So, while we come into this time lapse, I do just want to quickly talk, you know. So, obviously, right now I am kind of, you know, I'm doing my own thing, I'm mining. Obviously, I was talking throughout this, but it really wasn't interesting. I think I was more going on about the benefits of using wood while mining. So, yeah. that is why you don't let me talk on my own for ages. But yeah. So I did kind of want to discuss some of the plans that I've got. Obviously, in between episodes, I am doing my own thing. Obviously, I don't want every single episode to burst out into a sudden time lapse, just because obviously, I don't think it's very entertaining to be constantly doing time lapses and talking over them. Obviously, sometimes it is, when I'm like building and stuff, I do think that doing time lapses are better, But for stuff like mining, I think the best way to go about it would be to do it off camera and then come back and record when I've got it all done, But yeah. So I do have plans in place for what I want to do, in the next few episodes. Obviously, like I said, in this episode I have been talking about building a lava farm. I don't know if I actually do build it in this episode. I am going to find out in a minute though, because like I said, I'm editing this right now. Obviously this video is going to be coming out in a few days after I've edited it, so I'm not really too sure what is going to have changed since then, if anything, like I said, I am quite impressed that I did manage to get my microphone working, but I do need to kind of figure out what I want to say before I start talking, because I don't know if you can tell or not, but I'm kind of improvising a lot of this, because I don't really know what to say. I've never really kind of done this before, but yeah. So obviously, I think this is like a crystal thing, yeah. And obviously I do have plans in place. They are coming together, Like I said, I'm not really too sure, I'm not planning too far ahead, but at the same time I am planning, if that makes sense. So there is a plan for like every other episode that I'm going to do, when I make one episode, I've already got a plan in my head for the next one, but I'm not planning 2 or 3 episodes ahead, because I think, it is, from what I've gathered, it is way more fun to just improvise it, and I'm having a lot more fun actually kind of going with the flow and going off like a set agenda that I need to do, I am having way more fun doing it like this, so, but obviously we are coming out of the cave now, so this time lapse is going to end in a minute. But yeah, so like I says, there are plans in place, and the video quality, it will improve over time, But yeah, anyway, for diamonds now rather than strip mining. From what I've gathered, that does seem to be the case actually. So I don't know what I want to do with these rooms yet either. So I've got 2 there, and I've got this empty one here as well. I have absolutely no idea what I want to do with them. Because obviously I want the base to be symmetrical, but I don't need every room to be the same. Let's collect that coal. Coal is something that we seem to be running out of quite a lot. seems to be working. Obviously when that fills up, you know, I think it takes about 15 minutes or so. So I'm going back into a time lapse while I do wait for the cauldron to fill. Obviously I bet you're getting sick and tired of hearing my voice. I am kind of on the lookout for a time-lapse bit of music as well, because time-lapses are something that I do enjoy doing. I do like just turning my microphone off and just kind of, you know, building with the film on, you know. I like it filming while I'm kind of building and stuff, you know. So I do like doing time-lapses, you know. But yeah, so obviously you can see I got quite low health and had to resort to eating rotten flesh. I think in a minute I do kind of go back up. I think I've just cut it out, but I do go back up and get some food and then come back down after I've eaten a little bit. But yeah. So I think, obviously one of the things that I do kind of want to do, you know, is I'm not too sure, you know, because obviously I want that lava farm, you know, but at the same time, if you lot don't think that it looks good, then I'm not going to build it, you know. It's as simple as that. I personally think it looks quite good, and I might even, while I'm editing it, while I'm editing this, I might take a screenshot of the concept, and I might literally just stick it on the screen now. I don't know. If there's nothing there, it's because I've decided not to. But chances are I probably will, if I can be bothered. But yeah. So, obviously we are coming out of the cave now. I don't know if that lava bucket's filled yet now. But yeah. So I think that must have spooked me a little bit. But yeah. So, obviously we are coming out of it now, so thank you. Who's that? A wandering trader? Yes. Huh? What, do you have anything good? No. You do have something good though. The leads. And the leather. Thank you. But now we can expand that a little bit. And we can do it again. Wait, did I? Yeah, I think it does have to be a lava source block, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, okay, so I am going to cut over from this now, because it does take quite a while for the lava to actually drip into the cauldrons. And I was pretty much gathering resources throughout the other part of it. But yeah. So obviously as you can see that's the bottom part of the Nether Portal done. Yeah. So obviously I know this episode has gone on for a little while now, especially for me. This is one of the longer ones that I've done so far. But yeah, so obviously it shouldn't, getting the portal up and built shouldn't take too long. I think it's just more of a nuisance. It'd be much easier just to go to where there's a load of lava source blocks and just pour water on like a normal human being. But I am not a normal human being, so I'm going to do it my own way. But yes. So, I am working on the house, as I kind of go along, obviously it should be, the main part of it should kind of be done by next episode, before I start next episode. If not, I will try and work on it throughout the episode and get it done, but yeah. So I do have a lot of plans for the future of the base, Obviously, like I said, I've got the big lava room and everything. I want to, well, not the lava room, the lava building, but, Anyway, yes. So, hopefully the storage room and the portal will be done in the next episode, But yes, so anyway, yeah. I'm gonna get on with it, and I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you very much, and goodbye.